Do you actually know the laws in your state? I mean, beyond the usual don't steal and don't set things on fire? Because in Florida, well, let's just say the legal system here has flair. Today we're counting down the top 10 strangest laws in the Sunshine State, where truth is stranger than fiction, and fiction is probably illegal. From singing in swimsuits to parking elephants, these laws are 100% real, mostly still on the books, and completely, wonderfully ridiculous. And trust me, you won't believe number 2. Number 10, no singing in a swimsuit. Welcome to Sarasota, Florida, famous for its beaches, sunsets, and apparently its war on spontaneous musical numbers. Here, it's illegal to sing while wearing a swimsuit. That's right, you can swim, you can tan, you can even do the Macarena on the sand, but don't you dare start belting Adele in your bikini. Historians suspect this may have roots in old public decency laws. Or maybe someone got dumped during a beach karaoke session. Either way, keep the singing in the shower, not the surf. 9. Don't feed the alligators. Yes, it's illegal to feed alligators in Florida, which sounds like common sense until you remember this is the state where someone once tried to order McNuggets with an alligator through a drive-through window. The law exists because feeding gators teaches them to associate humans with food, which leads to attacks. So if you're thinking of sharing your sandwich with a 10-foot prehistoric death lizard, maybe just don't. Also, it's a third-degree felony, which means gator gets a snack, you get jail time. 8. No selling your children. It feels weird even saying this, but in Florida, it is specifically illegal to sell your children. Yes, that is an actual law. This was added after multiple disturbing real-life cases where people tried to exchange kids for things like cars or cash. And while it's a law that shouldn't have to exist, sadly, Florida said, better safe than horrifying. So, moral of the story, no Craigslist baby swaps, people. 7. Elephants must pay for parking. In Tampa, if you roll into town with your pet elephant, make sure to bring quarters, because it's illegal to leave an elephant unpaid at a parking meter. This traces back to early 20th century circuses that passed through the city. Elephants would often be tied up in the street while performers ran errands, blocking traffic, using up space, and not paying their fair share. So yes, in Florida, Dumbo needs to feed the meter too. 6. No farting in public after 6 p.m. We swear we're not making this up. In some parts of Florida, it was once illegal to pass gas in public after 6 p.m. While the origins of this law are murky and likely symbolic, it found new life as one of the most Googled weird laws in the country. Whether it was aimed at public decency or just a joke written into local codes, it has officially entered Florida folklore. So if you're out at a dinner party, maybe skip the bean dip. 5. No skateboarding without a license. Skaters beware. In some Florida municipalities, it's illegal to skateboard without a license. And before you ask, no one really knows how or where to get this license. The law likely came from an attempt to regulate street skating in public spaces, but nowadays it's more of a nostalgic punchline than an enforceable code. Still, imagine being pulled over and the cop asks, "License and board registration, please." 4. Gossip is a crime in Ocala. In Ocala, you can technically be fined or even jailed for gossiping. This law was introduced to reduce neighborhood feuds, especially the kind that escalate into yelling matches or backyard brawls. While it's rarely enforced, it's still a legal reminder. Keep your tea to yourself. So, if you're about to spill something spicy about Brenda's boyfriend, maybe whisper it indoors. 3. Unmarried women can't skydive on Sundays. This one feels like it came from a 1950s sitcom. According to outdated Florida law, unmarried women are prohibited from skydiving on Sundays. Why? Some speculate it had religious roots. Others think it was about protecting a woman's virtue, which is ironic considering you're hurling yourself out of a plane at 13,000 feet. Good news, no one's enforcing it anymore. But hey, maybe just wait till Monday to jump. 2. You must shower with clothes on. This old school ordinance once made it illegal to shower naked, especially in public facilities like beach restrooms or campground showers. The language was vague, leading to hilarious interpretations like, must wear a swimsuit while showering. Thankfully, common sense and modern plumbing prevailed, and this law has mostly faded into irrelevance. Still, it's Florida. Don't rule out a comeback. 1. Doors must open outward in public buildings. And the most surprisingly sensible strange law, all public buildings in Florida must have doors that open outward. While it sounds weird at first, this one actually makes sense. It's a fire safety measure meant to prevent crowd crushes during emergencies. So while it may not have the chaotic charm of elephant parking tickets, this law has probably saved lives. It's nice to finish the list on one that's strange and smart. Florida's laws are a mix of history, culture, and what the heck were they thinking? But they also show us how our rules evolve. From circus elephants to social media gossip, society changes, and sometimes the laws just don't catch up. What's the weirdest law you've heard of? Drop it in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring that bell for more bizarre legal adventures and strange but true top 10s.